Yo, what's good, people? New to the stream, welcome. Come on.
Breaking news, every city across America is feeling the effects of the recession. American people are looking for a sign of change. From city to city, black and silver American flags are popping up as a symbol of that change.
One of the assignments that you all did, was this
Put on from a city, on from a city. I put on from a city, on. I put on from a city, I put on from When they see me out in public, they say this is on some other dealership. When they suck. It's my fault. My God. Why they go?
I want you to understand that if you could see an object, you're more likely the object to reflect so that's what this is. Okay. But again, the awareness, I wasn't necessarily looking to capture all of the objects. Again, those objects that might cause the light to change direction.
East side, west side, west side. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city. I put on east side, south side, and east side.
Shiny or smooth. So good job with this reflection. Alright, we're gonna transition now to our first transition section. Again, today we are talking.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Cunningham eluding the pressure right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Cunningham steps away. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Off the play fake, Cunningham. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action, Cunningham. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the play fake, Cunningham on the move to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. Flush, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. T.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the night.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Watson on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do and the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Rolling to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Chargers 7, Falcons nothing.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 3. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now a first down throw. Cunningham steps away to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Out. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Now Austin Eckler on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Buying time to his left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, Watson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Sanders on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away from the 6. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cunningham to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Just keep going. It's all right. Let's get him. Come on.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here's Cunningham. Forced out to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. 20.
Oh, my
And he
goodness.
brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 10 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Eluding the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He was taken down by Brian Dawkins. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal, they'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Foster on 2nd down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Cunningham steps away to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Vita Vea in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Down and goal.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Sly on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Our home team 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Wilson buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
The 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Rolling to his left. And he finds a man with a crossing route. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, it's Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Robert Woods in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
You'll get nothing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. 61 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. Play action, it's Cunningham. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ricky Jackson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Steps away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Cromartie.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time is definitely an or not.
They'll roll him out right. Incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Wilson. Flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they have regained the lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He's going to air it out deep for Wood. And got his man complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 70 yards. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Home team 24. Visitors 21.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled. And wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 28. Our home team 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Over the middle to Beckham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds Beckham complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now, he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Once again with Sanders. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
A score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Cunningham dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete. And it's 2nd down. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. Back to the air on 2nd down. Cunningham airing it out deep for Woods. They find some open field here. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll try to run the option here. And he's brought down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yards. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Cunningham flushed out right. And his first pass is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Wilson Anderson.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive lineman stick.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, Cunningham. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on second and 10. Cunningham. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
31-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, He's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield. And automatic Morton Anderson does it again, knocks another one through the post. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, just how accurate he is. He knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, at one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Corey Dillon, the 4-time Pro Bowler. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down. To throw from his end zone, Cunningham. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
Is on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Throwing after the interception. Cunningham. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Atlanta.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. The 20.
Light, camera, action. Showtime, baby.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Well, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 59 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Falcons 7.
On second down, Dillon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the move to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That catch good for 5. It's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 6 yards away, and the Falcons draw a bit closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Yes, I got a mic.
See this often, a quarterback of his caliber.
What's good, bro?
Interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep.
You said what?
I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
I'm doing dry your fucking
Gain of 27. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, second and goal. They'll try again down here with Foster. And this time he is in. Arian Foster taking it in. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes Diggs. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
27-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Mahomes now on 1st down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. On 1st, they stick with Foster. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Cunningham rolling to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf, 27 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Falcons 28, Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Corey Dillon, the running back, the intended target. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that'll make it 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Going deep here for Watkins. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now a throw right side, take it in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Falcon! Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Flushed out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
A run for the 4-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
off play action. It's Cunningham. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw. Cunningham eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
A shotgun handoff now. Foster. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake. Cunningham. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 75 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Kick is good.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurate.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 54 yards. A first down carry for Foster. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, I guess I run flats then, little bum. I guess I run flats. Read the score.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because
don't you ever say I just run play, because I just freaking scored on you. I scored on you the first play. Don't you ever say I run one play, because as soon as you said it, karma is real. Karma is real. Karma is real. Karma is real. Don't you ever say I run play, because I just ran another play and scored on you the first time I did it. So shut up. Yeah, pick up the ball, pick up the ball, pick up the ball. You're on the freaking 1-yard line. You're on the freaking 1-yard line. Talk again. 3-yard line, 3-yard line, 3-yard line. Shut your mouth, shut your mouth. You're on the 3-yard line. Shut up.
Room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Wilson to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14, Vikings 7.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39.
First down, Vikings.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. First down, here's the run with Cook. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Second down and goal. Wilson is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Anderson on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Morton Anderson to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Sanders on the return.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Tie ball game. Still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the Vikings' 25-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have broken our tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Diggs. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's going to go up top again. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's up and good.
At 21 apiece. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A play fake. Now Cunningham rolling to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Foster. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Out to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, Cunningham escaping the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well, and popped it free from his grasp.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 33-yard line.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield to the
2nd down and 7. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
The play is a turnover on
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Foster. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 4th down, Cunningham. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 1st and goal, Foster. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They keep it in the hands of Foster. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
29-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it'll move the chains. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it?
Set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the former rushing champ. This is Arian Foster. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And all the way down to the 27. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after it.
Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Falcons nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From midfield now, Burrow. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They run. Robinson. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
James Robinson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Falcons 7. Harrison Butker is set to...
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Falcons Falcons take
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Off play action. Cunningham. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Cunningham. On the crossing route, complete. That's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Cunningham rolling to his left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Woo! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cole Kmet, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play and in the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Cunningham. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Off the play fake. Cunningham. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They had 2 straight first downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. This is Foster. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 30. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
30-yard line.
Off play action. Cunningham. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
At the 17-yard line.
On the run, it's Foster. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cunningham looking to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
That's good.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Steps away. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as